India. It's a sprawling country of 1 billion plus people. It's one of the world's fastest growing economies with a thriving middle class. Yet 26% of the population lives below the poverty line. 456 million live on less than $1.25 a day, and 46% of children are malnourished. Healthcare in this country is government financed and government run, but for many people, accessing that care is a challenge.
3 महीने से है जब यहाँ कोई सेंटर नहीं था और दिक्कत था तो ये तो देहात इलाका है छोटे मोटे डॉक्टर से दिखाते हैं और नहीं ठीक होता है तो पटने चले जाते हैं भींज करके जाना है टेम्पू पर फिर चढ़ करके जाना है या और कोई सवारी है नाव पर चढ़ के जाना है पुल खुल जाती है तो 6 घंटा से कम समय नहीं लगता है और 100 रुपया आने जाने में कम से कम भाड़ा है बाढ़ के दिन में बरसात के दिन में पार उतर गए यही सबसे बहुत बड़ा समस्या हम तो काफी चिंतित हो कि भाई अब हमको बहुत बड़ा बीमारी हो गया हम इससे छुटकारा नहीं पा सकेंगे हम लोगों को प्रार्थना है कि जितना ज्यादा से ज्यादा इस सेंटर को विकसित कर दिया जाए और हम उस दुख से मुक्ति पा जाए ऐसा चाह रहे हैं
With only 3 doctors for a population of 24,000 people, most cannot access healthcare when they need it, and local people often resort to selling their land or possessions to pay for expensive private treatment. Sometimes children are even mortgaged to a landlord in order to pay for treatment of a sick family member.
A major problem in the public sector, lack of government funding. Total expenditure on health per capita is $109. Compare that to $7,290 in the U.S. Healthcare consumes 4.9% of India's GDP versus 16% in the U.S. The outcome, long lines, fewer facilities, and inefficient staff.
People are spending large amounts of money on treatments. It is affecting their livelihoods, and slowly people are becoming poorer. It is a sad state of affairs. The citizens of this region have raised the issue with the district administration many times, but the administration just blames the government for not appointing a doctor to the area. I remember a case where a doctor found out that a pregnant woman was HIV positive and he refused to admit her to the hospital. She ended up delivering her baby on the hospital's veranda. When her husband found out that she was HIV positive, he committed suicide the same day. Everyone blamed the wife, saying that she was the reason her husband died.
আর বাকিটা তুমি ওষুধ খাইবি বলি আশ করছো কি না
ওষুধ বলে ব্লাড পড়লে তো ওষুধ দরকার হইছে না ব্লাড নেই পড়লে
তোমাকে পয়সা পতর সুবিধা আছে তোমার কাছে
In the private sector, the doctors are highly skilled and the facilities world class. Indians are utilizing technology like telemedicine to treat patients in rural areas. And doctors are performing innovative procedures which attract potential patients from all around the world. With a growing middle class, more and more Indians can afford this kind of health care. But
you have a very large group, much larger group of people who are poor and who don't have the means and they don't have access to this kind of health care. So this is the nature of the challenge that India faces today.
I'm a professor in pediatrics at the Department of Pediatrics, King George's Medical University. This is my cancer ward. We have only 1 nurse. So you can imagine what the problem is going to be. We need about 4 to 5 times more nurses than what is here. Cancer treatment is much more expensive than routine care for other illnesses. And it is a long drawn treatment. But now we know that cancer is curable to a very large extent, especially pediatric cancers. So I felt very sad when poor patients came to me who could not afford this kind of therapy. No child of cancer should die because the resources were not available. And this is what made me do all this. And I'm trying hard to do it. And I think we have attained a significant success in that also.
A company called HealthPoint Services has worked with the local government to launch a radically different kind of clinic. and eHealthPoint. The clinics are located in remote villages where doctors are scarce and the water isn't safe to drink. A man from the village of Doda came in to speak to the doctor about shoulder and neck pain. He had previously visited a government doctor and was told to take vitamins and aspirin. But the pain persisted and got worse, causing him to miss work. During the video consultation, the doctor discovered that the farmer had a history of seizures and suspected epilepsy. The man was referred to a specialist where epilepsy was in fact confirmed. He now buys the necessary medicine from his eHealthPoint clinic and is back to work. Telemedicine consultations such as this allow for efficient use of a doctor's time and also bring high-quality patient care to rural villages.